Welcome to what I call Magic Canyon, guys. Now this area is a beautiful backcountry experience you can have out in Arches National Park. This will lead to such things as the Moab Sphinx right out here, which we'll be taking a much closer look at when we leave. So for those who don't know, this is my profile picture here on YouTube. She is very much a real formation for all of you who have seen me on the trail and asked if she's real or AI generated. AI has nothing to do with her. She's very much real. Very, very cool formation out here. One of my favorites, actually. Rivaled by Dragon Rock out in the Dragon's Lair. We will be taking a short preview of him. We're going to be exploring on high, which is an area to view Magic Canyon, obviously from about 500 to 1,000 feet up. Makes for a beautiful view. Again, so many places out here just have 360-degree beautiful views. You really can't beat it. And if we look right here, there's a teeny tiny little arch up in this little cave thing right here. There are thousands of arches in Arches National Park. The highest concentration of arches anywhere on Earth. I've probably seen a couple hundred. I've definitely not seen them all. There's just too much to see, too much to do. Not enough time to do all of it. So you guys come out here, definitely be on the lookout for arches, even if they're not marked on your little guide map somewhere. There's plenty of them that are unmarked and also very cool. Now, if you guys notice, it's a much sunnier day today. It's about 103 degrees. Now, the heat in the desert is no joke. If you're not from a desert region, you're visiting from the Midwest, the East Coast, anywhere with humidity, Washington, Oregon area. It's just bone dry here. When it's 103 or anything with triple digits, really, you're really wanting to bring lots of extra water. So my recommendation to you guys is to double whatever you would take if you come from a humid environment. And really, you should be tripling it just so you have a reserve. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, well, I'm just going to carry a life straw. Life straws are awesome. Very useful in many different places, particularly all these more humidity type places. I don't know if that's a thing or the right way to say that, but for all these humidity type places, life straws are wonderful because you can almost always find water somewhere. There are places out here you can find water. They are few and far between, which means your life straw might very well be useless. So my best advice, if you're going to come out here when it's super hot, triple digits, hunt for the shade, cliffs, trees, caves, obviously. Anywhere you can find shade, very, very useful. It honestly makes such a big difference, like you wouldn't believe it. If you've never been to the desert, I don't know how to explain it to you. You just got to experience it for yourselves. Welcome to On High Canyon. So this is a little sub-canyon within the Magic Canyon area. I call it On High Canyon because there's so many different little ledges you can climb up to and have really, really beautiful views from on high. We're going to be making it out over here as well. Very, very beautiful viewpoint. We'll be taking a preview look at Dragon Rock and the Dragon's Lair, which is also out in this general area. We'll be going up about 500 to 1,000 feet, somewhere in that range. It's just a very, very beautiful little area to check out here in the Arches backcountry. Welcome to Arches from on high. I'd say we're probably a good 500 to 1,000 feet up, somewhere in that ballpark. And what a stunning view of the valley below. I mean, we're not all the way at the top by any means. But we're high enough. We got a little raven friend up here. Very cool. Even saying hello to us. It's definitely not the easiest place to get to, guys. So, so yeah, if you come up here, be super, super careful. But the view is incredible. I can't sell that short at all. Once again, we have the echoes happening out here as well. What a cool place. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Look at that straight line out there, too. It's pretty interesting. Oh, he's perched way out there. And now he's gone. This place is just super, super cool. What a pretty view of Dragon Rock as well. There's our Dragon Rock. Total beautiful perspective. Way up here. We are way up here though, guys, so yeah, check it out. Quite a bit of wind as well. Beautiful 360-degree views though. We got 3 windows right next to each other as well. Very small windows caused by this boulder that's in the middle there. Very cool nonetheless. Pretty much the only perspective you're going to see this guy from. What a beautiful view from on high. Even got some little bushes hidden up here. And quite a windy day as well. Probably not helping things that I'm, like I said before, 500 to 1,000 feet up here. It's pretty cool to see all the different kinds of rocks up here. You got this jagged guy here, got all these smooth guys here. These had to have been washed down by the water, worn down by the wind, water, all the forces of nature out here smoothing everything. So I'm guessing this guy's a much more recent addition. Otherwise he'd start to look like this guy and then this guy. And finally, some of these really smooth guys probably. Very cool to see the evolution of the rocks all in one little pile here. This guy obviously fell right off the shelf. Probably somewhat fairly recently. You'll notice the desert varnish is not fully formed. It's starting to form here. But if we take a look right here, we can see the deep black and fully formed desert varnish. So this guy's a somewhat recent addition. And we got a little lizard. I don't know if he showed up on camera, but he's in here somewhere. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's definitely some crickets out here too. I guess our little lizard friend does need to eat though, so it's probably a good thing. So we see a pretty unique perspective of the Sphinx. And if we look a little further right, we can see Sitting Cat Rock as well. And way off in the distance, behind those cliffs there, the LaSalle Mountains. They'll become more visible as we walk around the rim here. This guy right here in front of me is an example of what you don't want to step on. I can't guarantee that guy would give way if I walked down it, but there's a pretty good chance it would. In any case, we won't be testing our luck, we'll be going around it. You know, we've got another balanced rock out here as well. See this guy sitting here? Eventually he'll probably fall. I don't think he's going to go too far, at least not right away, not unless a major flash flood pushes him. He's pretty cool to see. And we'll get an even better perspective at this point of Sitting Cat Rock. And of course the Sphinx. And as mentioned, the LaSalles are starting to slowly come into better view. And of course right here we got the Sphinx on the very right, but the real thing to make note of is the beautiful view of the LaSalle Mountains that we have right here. You can see thin little wisps of snow. I mean, it still has some out there, just not very much. We're about a month ahead of where our snow level should be. These guys should be a lot whiter at the moment. But we've had super high temperatures combined with very little snow. So this is what you get. So this is what I call the Moab Sphinx out here in Magic Canyon. This is my profile picture, and quite a few people have asked me where you can find her. Well, she's out here in Magic Canyon, out here in Arches National Park. She is an amazing formation. You see her head, her veil, her paws out front here. It's a very cool rock formation. One of my favorites, actually. I will make note, if you guys would like to come out here and see her, the best time of day is later in the day. I would definitely suggest coming after 2 o'clock if you really like to see her with the sun at your back, which will give you the most detail and the best view. It does mean it'll be a little bit hotter out here. So if that's the case, and you guys are really worried about the heat, I would highly recommend coming in the fall or the spring, and you won't have to deal with the heat as much, but you will have a lot more crowds. So if crowding is your biggest concern, consider coming in the summer and bringing lots and lots of water and hunting for the shade. So this is another very cool little area out in Magic Canyon near Ojai Canyon. Welcome to what I call Triple Echo Point. Because if you stand in the right area, right around here, your voice will bounce 3 different times. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but it's a very, very cool effect. But anyways, guys, it's getting to be that time. So please like the video, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and join me once again next week here on Magical Moab.